is so beautiful. Hello, my friends, and welcome back to The Long Dark, Zero to Hero, and our quest to survive in a frozen, apocalyptic world. My name is Sprocket, and currently we found ourselves next to a campfire. As night is rolling in, it's probably going to get pretty cold tonight. We did manage to harvest a deer right here, and we've got about an hour left on the fire here. I may as well cook a little bit. I don't remember what's in our inventory. It's possible I have some meat. Now, sounds like a storm is coming, so, we kind of lucked out with the position where we put our fire here. So we've got a little bit of a windbreak. So I'm going to stand over here. I may even want to take off our jacket or something. When a blizzard or wind picks up, it does damage our clothing a little bit. Let's take a look at our inventory and see. Okay, I got cooked acorns. I may have dropped the meat over by the little shelter there. So it is getting pretty late. You can see in the top right corner, the moon is rising. So it looks like we're going to be spending the night here. And look at that. So our campfire duration just went down to 5 minutes. So it looks like we're pretty much going to be done for the night here. It's too bad, because for the most part we do have a nice little windbreak here, but a little gust of wind must have come and knocked that out. Anyway, well, let me pick up our items. I do have to remember I've got some bad water now. Let's make our way over to the shelter. Now, we did manage to get a rabbit, and I'm hoping we might be able to see one or two more, because I really need to get a rabbit. I can see a couple of them. There's one right there. We need to get a rabbit skin hat and rabbit gloves. Where are you going, rabbit? Okay, there he is. I saw two of them. I would really like to get both of them if I can. There's one. Okay, we dropped him. Let's see if we can get another rabbit. You know, I'm just going to pick him up. Let's see if we can get closer. I need to get inside. Oh, we're taking damage now. So I need to get inside as soon as possible. Where's the other rabbit? Is he over there? There he is. Alright, come on. You can hear our heartbeat again. It's been the way it goes lately. Let's grab these guys. Let's grab that. Okay, the meat. Are these cooked? Grab this. And that's cooked. Alright, let's get inside.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, I was hoping we would be warm, and it looks like we are just barely warm.
So cold.
That is so good. So, I need to get these rabbits harvested, especially their hides. I'm going to go for their hides first. So we're not particularly hungry. I am thirsty. Let me just make sure. Yeah, we got 6 liters of good water before we start drinking the bad stuff. And, you know, I'm definitely not going to drink the bad stuff. In fact, let me just drop this. Drop that whole thing. Got to remember to purify that. So if I can get these rabbit skins harvested and curing tonight, that's really going to help us towards getting a rabbit skin hat or gloves. It's going to be so important. Okay, let's harvest this guy. Go for the skin. 54 minutes or 36 by hand. Nice. Let's do it by hand. Temperature is slowly climbing. That's so good. I'm glad we're warm in here. Oh, and I forgot to get a drink. So nice. Okay, so we got the hide.
I'm thirsty.
Let me drop that. Let's see, is that under crafting? Yeah. Okay, so let's drop that. Let's get a drink of the good water. So this has been really quite the challenge, as I'm really battling every moment against freezing cold and starvation, because I just don't have any clothing right now. That's the main thing. I got to get a coat.
Carry much more.
Hopefully we'll get a rabbit skin hat or gloves or both. We don't have any socks, don't have any pants or underwear, even the long johns, you know. So let's keep going. Harvest hide. Yes, please. Okay. Just making sure it's the best way to do it. Let's go. I think we're doing pretty good. Looks like we have gained just a little bit of health even as we're standing here. So the heartbeat stopped. It's really good. Let me, oh whoops, let me drop our newly harvested rabbit pelt. Let's get that curing. And then let's see, back to, is it under food? Yeah. Let's get this last guy. Let's get that harvested. Man, that is going to be so good to get these hides. Now in the morning, I'm planning to go across the road, and there is a mine that we're going to try to search. Try to get some coal. That's really going to help us to stay warm. Okay, let's drop this last hide. Now, the hides are all curing, so let's focus on the meat then. Let's see if... Okay, so we've already got all of his meat. I don't really care about the guts right now. We got lots of guts back at the Quonset garage. But the meat is going to be really, really good. 13 minutes with a hacksaw. Let's go. We should have a nice long sleep tonight. And if I can remember to drink before I go to sleep, we should get a nice recovery. That was so unfortunate. On last time I went to sleep, I had everything set to go. I had plenty of food. We were tired, and I forgot to drink before I went to sleep, unfortunately. Okay, so this looks like this is the last one with meat. Let's just grab all of this. Yeah, we'll use a hacksaw. That's fine. I've got some tools back at the Quonset garage. And I have to start thinking about what we're going to do for tools, like as far as making a knife again. We lost our knife and our our hatchet. We lost our knife and hatchet. So I got to try to decide if it's worth us going back to the forge, which I might do. If that's the case, I should probably start harvesting some metal and things like that. Okay, so we've got some gamey venison, 82%. And then this meat here's a little bit lower. Oh wait, no, it's 100%. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing there. Let's go ahead and eat up. Okay. I may as well eat these as well, I think. We do have quite a bit of food back at the Quonset garage. Okay. Nice. Okay, so I think I will... Boy, I'm thinking I should just go to sleep. I do have a book I could possibly read in the morning. I'm trying to think of what the day's going to look like tomorrow. So let me go outside and I'll drop all the smelly stuff. Okay, we'll drop all this meat right here. Oh, I got this meat we can harvest. Let's grab that. I forgot about that. Okay. So, under, let's see, under food, we got the bag of meat. Okay, wow, 22%. That's bad. 10 minutes, or yeah, let's just use our hacksaw. I'll get 0.9 kilos. Okay, so we are done with the meat. Also, I gotta remember we can drop our got these tinder plugs I've been hauling around with me. I can drop those. Okay, so I think I'll drop this meat outside as well to make sure it stays fresh. Oops, pushed the wrong button there. Okay, here's a look at our surroundings inside the little trailer here. Now I should probably check and see how warm these beds are in case they're any different. Sometimes they are a little bit different. So here, let's see. Bed warmth bonus +5. Then let me look at this one. And that one is +5. That one's +5. So sometimes they can be different. We got 4 more over here. Oh, we got a dead body in that one. That one's probably not very warm, I would imagine. He picked the wrong bed. By the way, if I do accidentally click sleep, I'm going to make sure let me just drink first. That's what I did last time. I clicked sleep. And I don't want to do that again. Okay, just for fun, I'm going to see. You can't actually sleep in the one with the dead guy. That is funny. Yeah. So I don't want to sleep in the one with the dead guy. In fact, let's move all the way over here. Okay, so all the beds are the same. I think I just need to go to sleep. Just in case, I'm going to top up just one more time. Just to make absolutely sure I'm not going to get thirsty during the night. I'll see you guys in the morning. Okay, good morning. Look at our health bar. That is so good. That's the first time we have been at half health since we survived the... Well, no, we didn't really survive the bear attack. We cheated death. We must have survived, guys, because we managed to like crawl away from that death scene, I guess.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Nice. We got a can of soda, and as far as I know, those don't ever really go bad. Okay, I don't think I've even looted this yet. Oh, got a little bit of lag there. Haven't looted this yet. Now, these are bad. I gotta remember, these are bad water. I may want to take them with us to boil them. So we did. Look, we got 20% almost on these rabbit pelts. That's awesome. And we got the deer hide curing as well. So we've got. I think we have enough deer hides now that we can make pants. So this is looking really good. We can make deer pants back at the Quonset garage. What is that? I think the cup kind of made its way into the shelf. Stump remover. Okay. Well, we can put that here. Crate. Ooh, I want to break this down. This is going to be really helpful. We could either use it for firewood or possibly to make like a rabbit snare or even a fishing tip-up or something. Okay, this place is looted. We're nice and warm, which is good. Get a little bit of a drink. Not too much in case I want to make a tea. Okay, so time of day. It's still a little bit early. I think we can head across to the mine and start checking that out. Do I want to take the guts with us? I mean, it's not very far to go. I may... You know, I'll just leave them here. We'll just let those cure in the little hut here. I might take these with us just to... in case I get a fire. I probably will at some point. We'll get a fire started. Alright, let's see what the day looks like. Might as well just get a torch out just in case. Ooh, that is not good. Wow, okay, I'm gonna grab the meat here though. Didn't mean to grab the rabbit, but that's okay. We're just gonna head across here. I gotta remember to grab some more stones. I don't know how many stones I have. Let's see if I can get in here before it gets too cold. Somewhere over here is the mine. I think it's up here. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Let's grab these. Okay, I've got more mushrooms. Oh, good. I need all of these. Alright, let's get inside. Let's chop our food really quick. Okay, we made it to the abandoned mine, Cinder Hills Coal Mine. It's pretty dark. Can barely see anything, so I'm gonna get a torch lit here. I was kind of hoping that last night we would get an Aurora. That would have been pretty nice. The Aurora would have allowed us to come in here and use the elevator to get to the lower level. And there could be some loot down there. Let me just make sure I don't miss any loot at all. Every little bit of loot is going to help us. So really, I'm hoping for some coal. It'd be nice if they could give us some coal. You know, I will take the spray paint can. Can bring that back to the Quonset with us. Okay, no coal yet. I think I already looked back there, right? Now is this usable? I don't think so. Okay. Let's check under there. So this is a coal mine. I would expect... I hope it would be really generous to us with the amount of coal we get. Okay, there's our first chunk right there. Let's see what's over here. Got some canisters. I'm so glad we're warm in here. That really does make a huge difference to our survival. Okay, got some beef jerky.
Prepared for anything.
59%. I wonder if I should break down these crates. Especially because we got so little coal. We're almost to the end of the mine here. That was so disappointing already. I think just 2 pieces of coal is all. Here's the elevator. So yeah, during an Aurora, this will be electrified from the effect of the Aurora. And then you can actually ride that down. But it can be a death trap. Because if you get stuck down there, you could really be in trouble. Also, we're starting to get cabin fever, and being in a mine, you'd think it would actually help you to cure cabin fever, but I think the mines actually make it worse. So I definitely would not want to be trapped down at the bottom of this elevator while I'm getting cabin fever. In fact, let me check the status of that. Cabin fever risk is high. It is almost to the max. That would really suck. So the problem is, we're pretty much having to stay indoors with our current condition, not having any warm clothing, you know. So it would be so nice if the storm would pass and allow me to make a campfire and start cooking. We could kind of cure our cabin fever a little bit, at least reduce it. Yeah, kind of frustrating. All right, so maybe, let me see. Unfortunately, I don't want to put out my fire. It's not going to let me start a fire in here because we're indoors. I don't want to lose my lit torch, but I kind of want to break down some of these boxes so we have fuel, like to spend time outdoors and things. So I'm going to stay where I can see the exit. And you know what, just for fun, I'm going to chuck this. Let's see. Can I make my way out? That is the question. I think I can. So I've got four crates here, all within sight, pretty much. Yeah, I've got 4 all within sight, so I can possibly break these down. Ooh, 1 hour and 30 minutes. It's going to give me 6, though. I think I'm going to do it. Let's go for 6 pieces of wood. Nice, we warmed up. Also, we may have got past the storm, so because that took such a long time, it's possible that the storm has passed. So, you know, I'm just, because of the risk of cabin fever, I think I just want to get out. She is getting kind of jittery, you know. She's got a lot going on right now. Let's head outside, see what the weather is like. Okay, it cleared up nicely. Okay. In that case... shoot, what do I want to do? Do I want to get a fire started? It is so beautiful. I think I better get a fire started, guys. Let me just get a torch here. We're so cold. We can cook up this meat and try to get rid of some of this cabin fever. Where's the best place to put this? Right here? Okay, now unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to really load up this fire just to battle this cold. Let's try it again. But at least I'm not like at the heartbeat level of health, you know? At least we've got a little bit to play with here.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Okay, nice. We got the fire lit. We're still so cold, so we got to really add a bunch of fuel on here. Okay, let's see where that gets us. In the meantime, we're going to pick up the meat and get it cooking.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
I'm so glad we have a pot and the empty can. 24 minutes. Okay, let's cook the bigger pieces first. Okay, we're just barely getting cold now. Just need the tiniest bit on here. Let's add some more fuel. Okay, we're getting warm now. So we had to add 2.5 hours worth of fuel just to get a little bit warm. Pretty crazy. Now, I do understand that on the lower levels, on the lower difficulty levels, even if you're super freezing cold, just having a fire instantly makes you start warming up. It's kind of nice in that regard. Now, this visibility is so good. We can actually see some of these islands. There is an island over there, Jackrabbit Island. We might want to go over there. You know what? And while we're waiting, I'm going to drop these pelts to be curing. Let's drop these right here, because I want to make sure that we can get those taken care of as soon as possible. Let's get those curing. Okay, 20 minutes and 18 minutes. Hopefully a wind doesn't blow right in there. Let's craft up some of these reishi mushrooms. Be nice to get some of these cooked as well. Have some tea available. I need to watch out for some rose hips. Be really good to get some rose hip tea. Okay, those are done. Let's drop those over here. Okay, now there is... hold on, let me look. 30. Alright, let's do this one. There we go. So we currently have one cured bear pelt over at the Kwanzaa garage, and there can be another bear over in that direction. In addition to that, there's a fishing village, and there's like a freshwater stream that will have more cattails. I do believe we are completely out of cattails. Yes. Oh yeah, I gotta cook this water. I'll try to take care of that as soon as possible. So I'm wondering if we should try to get a bear. I know it's it sounds so unattractive because that is really what got me into all this trouble. But really, what got me into this trouble was my overconfidence and sloppy play. It's not because the bear attacked me. It's because I went and actually tried to. I went to try to get the bear without being smart, without climbing onto a rock or using a fire to protect myself. So really, if we do this the right way, we could get another bear. And that bear hide is going to be so good. We could possibly craft up the bearskin coat. We got plenty of guts. We got one already cured bear hide. So I'm kind of wanting to do that. Somebody recommended we go to the ravine. That could be good. I'm worried about staying warm though. I don't think I have enough clothing to really venture too far into the wild like that. The ravine, it does have a couple places you can seek shelter, but you gotta make a fire like in a cave and things like that. And I'm kind of worried about our level of fuel. So I'm not quite ready to venture into the ravine. There's some pretty cool things there though. I love the ravine just because of that bridge, first of all. That trestle that you go across, that is worth it just for that. But then across the ravine, you've got, is that Mystery Lake? You got Mystery Lake across the trestle and across the ravine. And the Carter Hydro Dam, you can explore. All kinds of good loot in there. Possibly some clothing. We could really use, you know, some of the clothing items if there's any in there. All right, let's cook this. Hold on, let's do this bad water. Just make sure I can take care of that. And then here, I'll drop our meat. We'll place our tin can. And we may as well get some more water here. So we've got an hour and a half.
I would drink almost
this is
the
the perfect time of day, guys. This is like the premium clarity and warmth. So I should really, you know, instead of, dang it, you know, I'm going to grab that. Let's cook our mushrooms. And I'll drop this bad water we just made over here. Put that over here. And I got to get this tea cooked up because I don't want to waste daylight. This is the best time to be out, especially with our situation. Okay, I was thinking of adding more fuel to the fire, but really, if we drink a hot tea, it'll probably bump us up all the way to fully warm. I would think so, anyway. Let's get a drink. And I might want to eat some of this meat. Tastes pretty good. I mean, this is fresh rabbit, right? May as well just eat it all. I might save that one for later. Okay, reishi tea's done. Let's cook another one. I also need to cook up this coffee before it goes bad. Alright, let's cook some coffee. I think I have some coffee in our thermos as well. 3 cups. And then we can drop these and get those heated up. Okay, those are all getting nice and heated up. Okay, I think I'll leave the rabbit pelts in this mine while we go and explore. I just have to remember to get them. In fact, I'm going to leave a note here. Under our journal. Kill the bear. That was our last goal. Coastal Highway, kill the bear. That was a different bear. We did actually get that bear. But there was another bear. Okay, so get pelts in mine. Coastal Highway. I gotta remember that those are there. Okay, the coffee is all done. Reishi tea is done. Can I cook any more reishi tea? No items in inventory need to be cooked. Okay. So we'll pick these up. I'll pick that up. Pick that up. I do need to remember to... In fact, I'm just going to do it now. Let's put the coffees in the thermos. Okay, and we do have the reishi mushroom tea we can drink. And you guys know me, I'm going to just grab a bunch of torches. In the last episode, these torches really saved my life. Like in a big way. 7 minutes. Oh, I can't pull another torch from that. Okay, so let's just light a torch. Carrying a lit torch does provide you with some warmth. I'm going to put this meat down here by the road. you know, road meat. It's delicious. Gives a little bit of flavor and seasoning. I just want to make sure I see it if I'm traveling here. It's also going to help me, like if there's a blizzard, I'll know that's where we need to turn up to get to the mine, right? Okay, visibility is so good. Got to keep our eyes out for the bear. I'm not sure if I want to head up this way. Kind of trying to remember how to get around here. I think it's here. This probably is where we want to go. Might do a little bit of jogging. I think there is a building we can search up here. This could lead us to the top of the road, where yeah, is it a railroad? I think there's a railroad up here. Okay, we're getting cold. I'm gonna drink that tea before I forget. Where are you, tea? I'll drink one of these. It's gonna give us some warmth and keep the cold away for a little bit. Oh no, is this... I hope this isn't a storm blowing in. Got quite a steep road off to the right. I'm gonna grab this stick. Kind of worried what the temperature and weather is gonna do. Okay, we got a dead body over there. Can take a peek at that. I don't want to get too distracted though. I'm kind of on a mission. We need to kind of make the rounds. Okay, we got a dead... I don't know what that is. Is that just a dead body? Can't really see what they're checking out. Okay, we've got a bridge. We'll probably hit whatever that is on the way back. Those crows are really interested in something going on over there. I'm going to try to use my stamina and take advantage of the warming up that we have. Cover as much ground as possible. If I see the bear, I'm going to take a shot. I mean, I'll definitely, you know, be smart this time. I'll either get on a rock or make a fire. So I've got to keep my ears open for that bear sounds. Okay, so the temperature must be dropping. I wonder if that's why the music is playing. It's giving me a warning that things are about to get pretty cold, maybe. Yeah, we're so cold. This territory is just brutal. Okay, there might be some acorns here. Is that an oak tree? Is that what this is? No. Alright, let's get a new torch. Oh, hello, Wolfie. I don't know where you are, but I heard you. Okay, there's a shelter right there. Oh, he's behind us. Okay. Am I smelly? No, I'm not smelly. I'm gonna just peek at this, see if there's some acorns at this tree. I think there might be. Yeah, I've got some. We got 2 wolves now? Got 2 wolves. Where'd the trailer go? Is that up here? I hope I didn't miss it. I think I missed it, guys. Did I miss the trailer? I'm gonna go back down. Alright, come on, Wolfie. There's a chance we could make a wolfskin coat. Those aren't too bad, but I really just want to focus on the bear. Okay, I totally missed this trailer. I can hear that guy running around. Let's get inside. Okay, please give us something good. Now, I want to be so fast at searching this area. I got to get back to the Quonset as soon as possible. I kind of hate being this far away already. Sewing kit. Another dead body. Nothing, of course. And not much to loot. Okay, we're just going to keep going. Okay, this is not good. We got a little bit of bad storm coming. I think it is necessary for us to be doing this, though, because of the cabin fever risk. Trying to get rid of that. I can hear a deer off to my left. There's the deer. Warming up has expired. Okay, we're gonna start getting cold here. That's not good. Let's see if we can make it to the other shelter. Up at the train tracks, there is another shelter we can duck in if we have to. Man, it's so much farther than I thought it would. Was. It was really kind of a trek to get up here. Okay, are my teas still hot? Nope, that is cold. I could, you know, let's just get to the shelter and then I'll decide what we're gonna do. Don't know if I want to drink a coffee just yet. I can hear a waterfall. Okay, nice. I think we've made it to the top of the map here. Almost. Here's the train tracks. And then the shelter should be over here. Don't know how many rocks we have. I'll grab that. I like to have 3 rocks if possible. The shelter's right around here. I'm going to see if we can find... Oh, hey, rabbit. Nice. 2 rabbits. Okay, in that case, let's drop our torch. Where's my torch? Do I have a lit torch? Yeah, I've got one in my hands. Is it this one? Okay, this is one that's lit. And then let's use our rock. We blend in with the rabbits if we kind of do the little hop. Okay, I am taking damage, but I think this is pretty important to take care of this. So we dropped the rabbit there. There's our shelter. See if we can find where this... There he is. He's under the train here. Is he going to come under it? I see you, rabbit. Alright, come on. Nice. We're going to have 2 more rabbit pelts and a little bit of meat. Ooh, coal! That is really good. Okay, let me drop him. I'm going to do a quick search for some coal. And possibly some rose hips, maybe? Okay, no more coal. And I don't see any rose hips. Oh, there's some burdock. I might have to go for the burdock so we can make some tea from that. Every little bit is going to help. Oh, look, our torch is still lit. Nice. Okay, I was quick enough to make this happen. That's good. Okay, torch, good. Let's get a fire started then, in that case. Be nice if there was a fire barrel. I'm gonna make a fire over here so I can harvest these burdocks. Be so nice if the bear came. I don't think he will. I don't think the bear comes up this way, but if he came to us over here, that would be perfect. Right here by this fire. It'd be so nice. Okay, I'll put out our torch. I'm gonna drop these guys. Let's add some fuel. I'll add a reclaimed wood and a piece of coal. Why not? That should get us warm, I would hope. Let's move him over there. There we go. We got a little bit of warmth now. Let's place our pot. May as well get some water cooking while we are harvesting these guys. Okay, I'm going to go for the... Well, no, I can do the hide inside, right? Let's get the meat cooking. The sun is going down. Oh, that heat feels so good on my back. So good. 12 minutes on that. Okay. Whoops. Wrong button. Let's drop that. Harvest this. It was a fat one. I want to check on our cabin fever. See if we've made a dent in that. 4 minutes until ready. I'm just going to pass time. Let's get these guys cooking. Five minutes. Let's keep working on this guy. Okay, sun is going down. And we'll get the... Oh, I'll start cooking. Let's pick this up. Let's see, which piece is bigger? We got 250 calories versus... Oh, whoops. 250. Okay, so it doesn't matter. They're both the same. 8 minutes until cooked on that. If the weather stays clear, I might just push on to the little cottage. I think that might be the best thing. As long as the weather stays clear. Okay, 12 minutes. Alright, let's get those cooked. Drop that, and I'm going to harvest these. It's nice we're staying warm while harvesting. Burdock root. These always remind me of Harry Potter. I am a Harry Potter fan. I always think of the mandrake roots when I see these. They also kind of look like the weird little things from Halo, the first Halo. Those little moldy spore guys that come running after you. The flood. Man, I couldn't think of that. The flood, yeah. Okay, how are we doing here? At least done? Okay, that one's done. I'll place our can. Whoops, let's cook some water. Drop the meat so we don't attract a wolf. Hopefully I can get this without getting cold. So I'm kind of hesitant to go in this building because it seems like whenever I do a transition in or out of a building that the weather changes. Oh, I got some rabbit meat still. I should have cooked that up. Thought we'd got all that. Okay, we've got 2 hours and 9 minutes there. Maybe I'll pull a torch and we'll go search the cabin. Also, I could drop some tea. That might be a good idea. Let's see. I do have one reishi tea. Get that heated up, and then I got the coffee. Let's pull all these out and get those heated up. Nice. It feels like we're making progress. It's kind of 2 steps forward and 1 step back kind of thing. But I'll take it. As long as it's forward. Okay, we'll do a quick search here. I don't want to spend a lot of time here. Oh, socks! I hope those are in good condition.
I can use this.
Arrow shaft. We definitely need that. 48%. Yes, please. I will take them. Oh, it feels so good to put those on. I never thought I'd say that. Putting on a dirty pair of socks never felt so good. Okay, already checked that. I'll check under the bed for any little hidden gems. Oh, nice. 62% even. That's really good. We're slowly clawing our way back against the elements that are trying to wipe us out here. What is that? Oh, we got like some food and a book.
Surrounded by snow.
Guns, guns, guns. It's going to be fuel, I think. It's not going to help us in this playthrough. There are no guns in this world. They have all magically disappeared on this difficulty. There are no guns. You can't even craft them. Okay. Hopefully the weather doesn't change like it sometimes does. Okay, that is done. Pick that up. Cook that. Let's make sure these teas aren't going to burn. Okay, that is done. Pick that up. Okay. Wonder what's going to happen tonight. Is there going to be an Aurora? Do we want to make our way back to the mine? So our health is looking pretty good. We didn't lose too much health in that whole traveling situation. Seven minutes. That'll be just about the time we need to leave. When that's done, we should have all these torches pulled. Stars are coming out. Ooh, that's nice.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay, how are we doing on cook time? 3 minutes? Alright, good. Let's put these coffees in the thermos. Okay, transfer. No, I don't want to drink. We want to, gotta find the... There we go. Transfer all of these in there. 8 minutes. Okay, let's eat this. Got a sliver left. Nope, we actually ate it all. Okay, perfect. Light a torch. I am so glad, guys. Did you just hear that owl? I'm so incredibly glad that birds are still alive in this world. Like, I cannot even imagine how just absolutely empty this place would feel if there were not occasionally bird sounds. It would just feel so depressing. I saw... So I like to watch this other YouTube creator. His name is the Salisbury Organist. He goes around and he's from England, and he goes around all the really, really old churches and cathedrals in England, mostly like little old churches and things. And he went to Oxford and learned how to play the organ, so he's an organist. And he just has so much love for these old organs in these churches. And in the most recent episode he had, it was dedicated to birdsong. And he talked about how birdsong is the oldest song in the world. It's still going even today, and it will continue after we're dead. Just such a cool idea to think. And he considered it to be the best song in the world, essentially, birdsong. And I think I might have to agree. If I had to choose between being able to listen to music and never hearing another bird, or having the option to hear birds when I'm out in nature but never hearing music, I think I would choose the birds. And when we were in lockdown for COVID, all the traffic stopped near our house. It was completely quiet outside, and we could hear all of the birds in the morning that normally are kind of drowned out by traffic. And it was so incredible. Okay, I'm going to kind of walk over here just to see if there's any coal. I don't really want to transition into... Okay, that's good enough for me. I don't really want to transition into the ravine. But I do want to make our way to the little cottage. In fact, I'm gonna try to follow the water because I think there might be some cattails. What is this? Some kind of shape. Is it just a rock? Okay, so we've got this stream. We're gonna follow the stream and keep an eye out for cattails. There's our first cattail right there.
Damn, I'm freezing.
Oh, you know what I forgot? You guys are probably already leaving comments. I forgot the rabbit skins. I need to go back for those. Okay, let's drink our tea. See if we can warm up. I definitely need those rabbit skins. Can't believe I forgot those. No, I don't want to put the torch out. I want the cattail. Okay, I think I just need to go back. That was not good. Leaving those rabbit hides back there. Dang, that was not a good thing. I don't even know if I can get back up here this way. I might have to go around. I also don't like how heavy I am. Let's see. Sort by weight here. Drop all of these. Let's drop all of that. I'll pick up maybe a little bit. Not gonna drop Wilson.
I need to find some place
Okay.
to escape this cold.
I'll pick up a water just in case. Let's get up here. Can't believe I left those rabbits. Can I get up here is the question. Is this a road? Yeah, nice, okay. Fortunately, it's not that far. It's just over here. And you know what? There are going to be some more rabbits by the little cottage, but these ones are already caught. I've got 3 of them. And of course, we are fighting cabin fever, right? So, go for a stroll while the weather is clear. We are going to take some damage, but you know what? I'm going to sleep here pretty soon, I think. We'll probably spend the night in the cottage, and that's gonna heal back any damage I take now from being cold. Yeah, I'm sorry I forgot these rabbits. Just got busy thinking. Thinking and talking usually gets me in trouble. And I'm tired now as well. I don't think wolves come up here very easily unless we attract them, which we might do now. Was it just 2 rabbits? Is that all? I thought there was 3, but I guess it's just 2. Alright, we're going to be tired here in a second. We're so close to that other little cottage. It's just a quick drop down right along the little stream there. Make our way back. And man, it's so beautiful. Gotta remember to watch my torch as well. We should have a nice recovery tonight. Sleep well. Now, I'm kind of worried about when we get to another territory where I'm not familiar with the territory. So, right now, I know pretty well this area because I played enough in Coastal Highway. But there are some maps I've never even played, and I hope by the time we get to those areas that we'll be fully decked out with all the fur coats and things, and we'll have a hatchet and a knife again, and I'll probably carry lots of cloth so we can make shelters when we need to. Because I'm really kind of concerned about my ability to survive in those areas I've never explored before. Okay, nice. We made it back to where we were and pick up our gear. Taking a lot of damage from the cold. Alright, let's go. I may bypass some of these cattails. Let's just get indoors. Oh man, there's so many cattails though. I can't help myself. I'm worried the weather might be bad later. Maybe I better just grab them now while I know we can sleep and everything. I need these cattails so badly. Okay, I know there's rabbits around here. I can kind of hear them already. Man, we're taking a lot of damage. It's okay. It's for a good cause. Was there more over here? No, okay. We're getting close to the cottage. There's a wolf? Didn't expect a wolf to be here. Oh, it's because I'm smelly. Where are you, wolf? I wonder if they would go for the rabbits that are here. Alright, leave us alone. There's another one. Did he run too? Okay, he's running. Okay, I'm going to leave the other cattails. We just need to get to shelter. Get to safety. It is up there. That's where we're headed. Right up that little hill. In the morning, I may backtrack a tiny bit just to come for these cattails. I already got the meat off of these rabbits, you silly wolf. There's no meat on these rabbits. He's like, oh, I'm not after the rabbits, I'm after you. Okay, we got a little bit of a steep climb here. Hopefully I don't get a sprain. I need to get up this hill. We will heal the sprain if I do get one. There it is, guys. I'm so happy to see it. Oh, and look at all the rabbits. Nice, so cute. They should be here in the morning. Let's see. Where's my lit torch? You know what? I'm going to try to get one. Wait, I thought I just dropped that. I want to drop my lit torch. There we go. You guys are going the wrong way. This meat is going to be helpful in the morning anyway. Okay, thank you, little rabbit. Let's get inside. I think I'll just take one for now. Let's get inside. Alright. Okay, we took a lot of damage there, but I think we will heal all of it back. We're warming up. That is so good. I'm so glad we're warming up. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh, I just got chills. We got a ski jacket, 68%, and it looks so beautiful. Oh, thank you so much, game. Let's get another torch lit. Guys, what do you think of the episode so far? I hope you're enjoying this playthrough. I'm having such a good time hanging out with you guys and surviving in the frozen apocalypse. Man, and that ski jacket just made my day. That was so good. I'm going to put it on here before I forget. What is this? A t-shirt?
This'll come in handy.
6%. Oh, I better get that fixed up right away. I never thought I'd say this, but I want to fix up a t-shirt. Can you believe that? Every little bit is going to help. We got some cloth in here as well. Unfortunately, I can't repair it tonight. I wonder if maybe I should... I'm going to put it in the locker just so it doesn't deteriorate anymore for the rest of the evening while we sleep here. Let's keep that from deteriorating. I do need to put on our ski coat. Oh, that feels so good. We just need some pants now. We're going to make those deerskin pants, right? Coming up here. Well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. This is so exciting. I hope you're enjoying the progression here as we are battling against nature. If you would, take just a minute, leave me a comment, even just your favorite emoji. Just let me know you're along. It does help the algorithm. It does help people to catch and learn about the channel. It really helps me out, and I want to share this with as many people as would be interested in this. This is so much fun, and YouTube kind of limits who gets to see this based on how many people are subscribed and do likes and comments and all that. So if you wouldn't mind helping me out, I'd really appreciate it. Otherwise, guys, thanks so much for coming along with me. And I do hope to catch you in the next episode. Take care.